One of the most awaited match of this tournament is Spain versus Belgium. Spain versus Belgium. And in this match, I see the victory for Spain. Spain will defeat Belgium. Going back to the other prophecy I made, saying Portugal will win, I have to say again clearly that I saw Spain winning Portugal 4 days ago. I saw Spain winning Portugal. But that same day Portugal was winning, I had to prophesy that Portugal will win because I saw the FIFA favoring them. So the FIFA favoring them, that plan finally failed. So Spain still won. Spain won because Spain was the right winner. And so congratulations to Spain for their win. In this match, Spain versus Belgium, Spain will win and defeat Belgium. So congratulations.
For the first time in 17 years, Belgium and Spain are both in a competitive match. And that time, Belgium lose 5-0 to Spain. In fact, within that time, they see one friendly game, no matter that was 2016. And Spain share Belgium 2-0. In fact, when it comes to history, Belgium finding any good history against Spain because the last time Spain and winning game it dated back 1980. So it talks about the history between these two teams. You see, currently Spain team no ankasa was form right from winning the Euros at this very World Cup because I know and Mame bought Luis de la Fuente, Spain coach in Abaso. Think about it. This is a Spanish team. What in this very World Cup? Say they are very formidable. You can say team ni jina na so na well balanced Spain team. No? And when you look at the 5 matches played so far, they are yet to concede a single goal. Obia nyamfa goal ba kupempo and to them. And that is very incredible because think about it. First game against Cape Verde, almost draw 0-0. Even right after that game, they've won all the subsequent 4 games at the Atuatua. So, of course, almost share Saudi Arabia 4-0, almost share Uruguay 1-0, Austria 3-0, and another almost share Portugal 1-0. Think about it. And they, with the players that they are having, do you know, sir, even this World Cup, said the enemy was a Spain team, no way flying, coming from the Euros, ball and then Nico Williams, then Lamine Yamal, and they, the La Fuente's team, no, or dealing with a lot of injury because we know, sir, Nico Williams about tournament yes, no, throughout the season, before the tournament, injuries, until more as expected. Games to be out. Lamine Yamal, Obien him say he's not in the best of fitness shape, ni bibia, and then you know can be. And then they affect you more. But then, with all these situations, the La Fuente team are finding a way. I building a Spanish side and they against all the opponents. I'm a boss. On him say, we Portugal no put me about 3 shots on target against them. It is even difficult for the other opponents who be about 2 shots on target. Obi anyhow, and yet Spain. That talks about how our building team, no? Because yes, from goalkeeping, Obi any say, oh, Unai Simon, David Raya, and Barcelona goalkeeper Juan Garcia, and Unai Simon said that all the games. And look at his record again. So when Spain team now de la Fuente AU Sunua on the surface, defense near Pedro Porro right back. Laporte ni Kubasi 4 and 5 and a Marco Correa. And the back unit no. Now still omodi keep this impeccable records. Ewe Chiroa talks about one thing now. Makan Sembi. And they back when this Spanish team yet take. Is here said their midfield and not final already because that midfield of Pedri Olmo and a Rodri, you know. Bola Omobo. Now no Rodri is man of the match. And with Rodri, so Oba in his elements like this, no Gina Infinia. It makes the team so thick. Now, the attack. On him say on a typical Spain, Nanki expected Lamine on the right, Nico on the left. Ebio Yazaba now only the attack. No? But even in the absence of Nico Williams, it looks as if the coach has found the balance in Alex Baina, say Ombo Nico Dabreho, Lamine Yamal, and then Mikel Oyarzabal. In fact, with this setup, Omar Trey and say Spain team can go all the way. And not just that, one of the teams and the players coming from the bench, throughout this Spanish team because it didn't start from even the World Cup. Euros, none against Portugal. Think about it. The player that came from the bench, classical example, Mikel Merino. In fact, when there is even Ferran Torres coming from the bench, Fabian Ruiz comes from the bench. All these players, add them to the depth. So when you are playing against the Spanish national team, in fact, you are facing a very, very tough opponent, difficult to crack. But then, Belgium